Yeah, what's up, guys? Aisha here. So I did about an hour of Kaisinel attempts. I unlocked it yesterday. It's a fun fight. It's not too bad. There's some bullshit about it that I don't like, but I kind of got over it for the most part. This was. I also crafted my celestial weapon yesterday too. Well, a couple days ago. So I'm about 20% higher DPS than I was with Chromede. You'll see some of my level 10 attempts on the other two green bosses before Kaisinel. I think the biggest thing that I noticed when I was fighting Proggy on this boss was that move speed helps so much. I pushed like 80% move speed because you could walk out a lot of stuff, surprisingly. So let's get into the fight. I'll just give you a quick rundown of like how I dealt with some mechanics, what I thought about resolving some things, what I need to clear. But in general, I'm like 10% rage or something. This is not clear. So I just need to clean up the fight a little bit. I'll give some commentary on my rotations and crap. And you notice that on my Dark Crush, you'll see it. But I opted for mobile on Dark Crush. But I also still need Leech and no cooldown, right? So I ended up just dropping the chain. So it's a relatively big DPS decrease, but it's enough because the fight's so movement heavy, right? You'll make up for it. Yeah, no gold scrolls, no nothing, right? So a lot of room for improvement on DPS. So the normal attacks you can just tank. It's not a big deal. This is going to be the 2 slices here. Also not a big deal. I should be back attacking there if I can. Here you pull him out of the red, he'll TP to you. The most annoying thing inside this fight is that, oh my god, you can't. He's invulnerable while he TPs. It just feels bad. He usually does a AoE circle center on him after the TP out of red. So this here, right? Do I do it here? I do. And then do I roll here? Yeah. I'm supposed to. Okay, I played that horribly. I'll explain next time. But yeah, again, this I hit Enrage all these mistakes, right? So it should be good. But I played that crap. But you can see here, right? Because I'm at like 80% move speed, I can just walk out. So I can walk out of most of that crap. Again, the invulnerability on the TP is so obnoxious. Here's a jump pattern. This one I didn't do as clean, but I like jumping out on the single wave and jumping in on the double waves. My timing was a little bit off, unfortunately. You jump in. It's 4 stacks of defense down though, so I play even safer than usual. But there, right? Like here, I probably walk out and dash. Yeah, I do. So there's a couple ways to resolve that mechanic, right? You could walk out, and if there's no more, then you could do a single dodge, or you could walk out or just dash straight to the boss if you walk away. I think if you walk around for a single dodge, I think it's better uptime. I'll have to experiment that later. I got like 15 hits on Dark Crush. Back attacking here, pretty good. Yeah, let's put the fight into 3 phases. Okay, so the first one is before, and it's in between each. Let me see, do I dash her? Yeah, okay, I did it properly that time. Yeah, it's between each jump, right? Say phase 1, 2, 3. This is phase 2, right, where there's no constant rain, but the ancient spirits out. I think what I've also found was that I can honestly just tank a lot of things like these tornadoes and other stuff. I think the biggest thing for my DPS increase to this fight is going to be finding out what exactly I can face tank and can't face tank when I'm reaching. I play a little bit cautiously with the spirit, but I think the most dangerous thing is that AoE vacuum thing, alright? Everything else is that he does feels like it pales in comparison to that. And that's gonna be the killer. Yeah, there's the walkout and roll, right? And I feel like instead of taking 50% DR on the Defiance, if you get Defiance 16 and get the chance of reset plus heal, it's probably a lot better. They're actually dash into like a bunch of like AoEs. I noticed that his defense down goes away after a while. So. Okay, this is where I did the jump patterns properly, right? Again, it's stay out, in on double, out, in on double, and then just go out and out. Just to get some coverage, I tap my glide a little bit. So here I play a little too scared because I'm trying to avoid the tornadoes, but I feel like I'm losing some uptime because of that. That's just unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. Yeah, see, I think here is where it gets a little finicky because I'm not really sure what does or doesn't stun or what I can and can't dodge. But I think that just comes from familiarity in the fight. Here comes the Enrage. Unfortunately, I'm out of time. It's pretty close though. I'd probably say it's like 7%, something like that. But yeah, overall, I think the fight's pretty fun outside of some like one or two uh, bullshit things. I want to say the jumping patterns. It's like not fun in this game, especially when you can't like DPS at all when you're like jumping. And the other one is the fact that he's invulnerable when he TP. It just pisses me off. But yeah, in general, you guys want to see Kaisinel? There it is. It wasn't bad. Again, like an hour of attempts here, right? I think overall it was not bad. I expected a little bit worse than this in terms of DPS check, but it looks like the DPS check only exists because the boss has so much downtime in different skills, from TPing to two jump phases or whatever. Yeah, I'll upload the clear video at some point later. I think next week I'll get a couple of upgrades. I could do it, or I'll just like learn the fight better. We'll see. Maybe I'll pop gold scrolls. I'm just fucking poor right now because I did all my kills on Cradle and I like upgraded a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have. I don't know. Whatever. But I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully this helps out with your clear too. If you guys have been waiting for the video. But yeah, catch you guys. Bye.